Hi guys, and welcome back to the Urban Butchery Channel. Today's show is going to be presented to you from the Somerset Levels. If you look behind me, you can see the beautiful countryside there. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? So in today's show, I've got something really lovely for you and something that you can do in your own kitchen, and that is a tenderloin of pork which is stuffed with sausage meat and wrapped in dry cured bacon. So without further ado, let's move over to the butcher's kitchen. Bottoms up, heads down, let's crack on. So in front of us are the ingredients that we need to make our stuffed tenderloin of pork. Firstly, we've got breadcrumbs, we've got chopped belly pork, and we've got chopped red peppers, and this will make up the sausage meat. We've got the tenderloin itself, which I'll show you to trim up in a moment, and then we've got water, which we'll add into the sausage meat, and last but not least, we've got the dry cured streaky bacon. So let's crack on with the sausage meat. Normally what I would do, I will put this through a hand mincer, but I do understand that everybody's not got a hand mincer in the kitchen, but I think the majority of people would have one of these food processors. So we'll make the sausage meat with the food processor. So there we have it guys, our homemade sausage meat. So the pork tenderloin, a beautiful piece of meat, very lean, doesn't do very much work at all. The equivalent to this is the beef fillet. There are a few things that we're going to need to do this to actually prepare it. So what we're going to do first, we're going to remove all this silver skin here, and we're going to try and leave as much meat with the meat. The way that we do this is that we take our 5-inch boning knife, place it underneath the silver skin very gently. Always remember where your hands are, where your fingers are, and just come out to the end like so. Then we turn the tenderloin round, and then we place the knife underneath and just run our knife gently along that silver skin. Now here's a little Urban Butchery hack. To help you do this and remove the skin, if you just place a little hole in there, place your finger into the hole and start to pull. A little bit like filleting a fish, and just move your knife along and just out there. There we go. And if we look on the other side, show that to the camera, no waste. Just place that to one side. So on the side of this is what we call the chain. Now I'm going to leave the chain on. If you wish, you could have taken the chain off. You could have added that into your sausage meat as well, but I'm going to leave it on. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to trim some of these gristly bits off, because they're not very edible. So same again, point of your knife in, just through. Turn your tenderloin around, so you're cutting away from yourself, and just trim that off. Have a good look inside there. You see there's a little bit of gristle there as well. Just trim that off and just check it over. See this little bit of silver skin that I've left there? Turn it round, cut away from yourself, off it comes. So there you go, it's lovely and trimmed up tenderloin. Just missed a little bit there. Always keep checking. The butcher will always keep checking. Make sure there's no gristle, no blood meat, no excess fat on there. So the next step that we're going to do, we're going to leave this hole, but what we're going to do, we're going to cut a line through the middle of there, but not all the way through to the end. So when we cut this, we don't want to go through to the table, we're just going to about halfway down. So in we go. I hope we all can see that. And then we'll just cut through nice and gently. Now this is a lovely little joint, this, and once the stuffing's inside and the streaky bacon is wrapped round, you'd probably feed about 3 people, maybe 2 adults, 1 child, or maybe 2 adults if you're a real pork lover like myself. So we've opened this up, like so, and now we're going to take our sausage meat and we're going to start to build this dish. Now we're going to take this. Now this is really good texture. You see how it holds onto my fingers? Very good. So now we're going to place this in the middle of here, like so. Now when you're doing the sausage meat, you'll probably have quite a bit left over, but you can make meatballs with that. You can actually put it into sausage rolls, pork pies, if you wished. So we're just going to put a little bit more in there. And just build that up. Of course, you've got lovely textures going on here. You've got the lovely tenderness of the tenderloin. And you've got the sausage meat on top of that. And then once this is cooked, which will probably take 40 minutes, you've then got the crispiness of the dry cured streaky bacon over the top. So there you go, that's coming together very nicely. So now we're going to apply the streaky bacon. I've just got some grease-proof paper, just for ease, and I've got 7 pieces of dry cured streaky bacon laid out. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to place the tenderloin right across the streaky bacon. Just like so. Right through the middle. And now what we're going to do, we're going to crisscross this over, like so. Nice and steady, no need to rush. It's a very satisfying part of the job, this. And what will happen, this streaky bacon will cook and contract and keep all the sausage meat in there and keep it all together, so it keeps its form. So I'll cross over again. And in real time, this has only taken me, what, about 10 minutes? I think the worst job is going to be the washing up after. And there we have it, a stuffed tenderloin of pork. So just have a bit of a recap. So we got our breadcrumbs, we got our red peppers, and we got our chopped belly pork. We put it into the food processor. We added a little bit of water, a little bit at a time. We don't want it to be too runny, the sausage meat. Then we got it to the right texture. What we did then, we took the tenderloin, we trimmed up the tenderloin, took all the silver skin off it, made sure it was lovely and lean, and then we cut a slit down the middle of it, but not all the way through to the bottom. And then what we did, we took our sausage meat, we placed it inside of the tenderloin, and then we crisscrossed the streaky bacon over. Once the streaky bacon contracts around the joint, it'll help it to keep its form and keep all the sausage meat in place. So I think it would be really rude of me not to cook this beauty up. So join me in a moment when it comes out of the oven. I've had the tenderloin in foil for 5 minutes just resting, and now we're going to unwrap it. So let's do a bit of a drum roll. And we'll see what we've got. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Look at the colours there, absolutely beautiful. So we've got the pork tenderloin, we've got the sausage meat stuffing, and we've got the dry cured bacon, which is wrapped around the whole thing, helping it to keep its shape and giving it some beautiful flavours. We'll start here. I'm slicing this at a diagonal. I always feel it looks a little better. And I did say before that this would probably feed about 2 to 3 people, because obviously it starts off quite big and then through the cooking process it reduces down. So we've got those beautiful small medallions to start off with, and then we should start coming to the stuffing part. This bacon is beautiful and crispy, and the smells are absolutely amazing. And there we see the stuffing coming into play there. Absolutely gorgeous. So, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll catch you next time on the Urban Butchery Channel. Skills for life. Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, then please press the subscribe button. Leave your comments in the box below, and I'll try and answer them if I can. So I'll catch you next time on the Urban Butchery Channel. Skills for life.